Well, has James Gunn started to cast his new Superman? All the scoopers on various forms of social media seem to be indicating he is. But in the usual fashion, James Gunn has chimed in, cleared it up with fans, and told us the truth about what's really going on, at least right now. Let's break down what he said and the little tidbit of news he did give us. Well, as many of you know, the moment that James Gunn made it pretty clear that Henry Cavill wasn't coming back as Superman, the biggest speculation in this whole universe has been who will be the new Superman. Now, there's a laundry list of actors that could potentially fill the role, but there seemed to be a lot of reports that indicated that James Gunn was going younger. Now, this caused a lot of speculation, even on this channel, that it could be somebody in their mid-20s, which really did shorten the list. Now, a couple of days ago, there was a report from Grace Randolph, and this report seemed to indicate that a casting notice had been sent out to talent agencies for Superman Legacy. The same report went on to say that there were several characters here, including Clark Kent, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, and that ages were in their early 20s and it was open to all ethnicities. This caused a lot of fans to reach out directly to James Gunn. And once again, James Gunn doesn't hesitate in cluing us into what's really going on. This is what he said. Untrue. We haven't begun casting other than making lists. And it's not limited to people in their 20s. Clarifying 2 points at one time. It sounds like right now internally DC Studios is working up lists of actors they would like to see fill the roles, kind of like making their choices. Then they'll reach out to talent agencies and representation and try to secure some of these actors, get them to come in and read for the parts and see who ultimately is the best fit. Now, none of this is a surprise if you know kind of how Hollywood usually works, but the more interesting thing is, once again, he has confirmed it's not limited to people in their 20s. He has said his Superman will be younger than Henry Cavill, but he's trying to make it pretty clear with fans and set expectations that this version of Superman is not going to be 23, 24, 25 years old. Now, we could end up with a younger actor depending on how those reads go and the synergy between the cast, but James Gunn is making it very clear. He has a pretty broad window and he's just looking for the right guy to fit the role, more than likely somebody that can carry it for a while so he can once again bring Superman to life. I have to say, it's pretty nice that Gunn once again is chiming in on these rumors. I do really appreciate the fact that we are getting direct news from DC Studios to clarify some of the nonsense that's going on online. One of the biggest problems with all of this is so much speculation, and clickbait rumor milling really does obscure the fact of what's going on with the production and makes it very hard for real fans, like everyone here, to know and understand what is actually going on. Now, I do suspect this list of actors will be done pretty soon, and we're going to start getting some news about who the new Superman, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, Perry White, and the rest of the cast are going to be played by. I truly believe by Comic-Con this summer, all these roles will be filled, and DC Studios and James Gunn are going to do everything they can do to keep it secret until they finally make this announcement. But we'll have to wait and see.